So John and I are back into North America playing a bit of Pickett's Charge, ACW, so we're playing Groveton. Groveton, that's probably better. 28th of August 1862. So basically the rebels on the hill over the back there have ambushed the Union troops that are heading down the road here. There's an awful lot of Unionists, but their command structure is pretty weak because they have no CNC and they cannot respond. Apart from Gibbon, he can respond, can't he? So only the central command can respond to what's happening. Everything else has to dice for it, which is rather challenging. There's an embankment running across there, which we've just simulated with those hills. And the objective is to take and hold this fence line here. So it's going to be an interesting one because it's definitely a question of quality over quantity. Most of the Union troops are fairly large battalions, whereas the rebels are pretty small usually. Johnson's got 2 more brigades to come on as well. So I've only got 4 possible ADCs because I've got no CNC. And I've got 4 brigades, so it's 4 rolls. And you've got 5 brigades plus 2 off table. Is that right? No.
4 brigades
and 2 off table, and then your CNC. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've got 3 on table, 2 off table, and then the CNC. So 6 dice.
6 dice, but
2 are on.
2 don't work as well. I can't see what that one is. It's 3.
I've only got 2 ADCs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's extraordinary dicing for you.
Yeah.
I've got 3.
Okay. Right.
So 3 ADCs. So am I allowing re-rolls because my brigades aren't allowed to activate unless they get 5 or a 6? Can I use the ADC to re-roll that?
I think the re-rolls on the command roll.
Right.
So if you're out of command anyway, you wouldn't even. Yeah.
Precisely. Actually, that's a good point.
Yeah, I don't think it's. Should we see how it goes?
Yeah.
Tweak that. If nothing moves and it's a miserable game, then,
miserable game.
We'll change.
So we're playing basically the scenario rules because it's not 4 General D'Armée, so we're trying to adapt them. So I'm going to put re-rolls on that, and so I've got 3 lots of re-rolls.
Okay, I'm going to see if my 2 brigades come on before allocating the ADCs.
Okay. Yep.
So early, who's over here?
Okay.
No.
He comes late. Yeah.
The other guy? No.
Neither come on.
Next turn.
Okay.
The re-rolls on those 2.
All 2 central brigades. Okay.
Yep.
So activations then. Do you want to do them?
Yep. So this lot.
Yeah.
Fine.
Very
this
happy.
Lot, fine. This lot. All fine.
All happy. Right. I'll start with this one up here, which has a re-roll, which is a good thing. Still doesn't want to know, so it's hesitant.
Okay.
So no need to even do the command roll. This brigade, Gibbons, that's active. This brigade here is active. And the brigade on the road back there is also active. So I've got 1 hesitant, which is actually not too bad. Now I need to see whether I can actually do anything with them now under scenarios.
Yes.
So Gibbon is elite, so he doesn't have to worry about it. It's this one here.
Yep.
Oh yeah. That's a 5. They can activate. And the one on the road also can activate. So everything apart from my hesitant brigade can do something this go. Yeah. Potentially. Right then. So activation, I'm initiative. You're on -. I'm on -1. You're on normal.
Just on normal. 4.
4. So you get priority.
Right. Go.
Off you jolly well pop.
So I'm leaving 1 gun on the hill.
Yeah.
This lot are moving 20.
Coming chomping down the hill, are they?
Yeah.
So you're in column of march, are you?
Yes.
Oh yes, all mine have to start in columns. So elites can shake out into line as well, can't they?
Yes, they
can. For free.
Yes.
Whereas everything else has to do it as an activation. Oof. He's coming for that hedge line, or the fence line, in a big way.
It'll go horribly wrong, I'm sure. And then what should we do about the stream?
I think it slows, it said. Okay. So, I can't remember in these rules, it's just half speed or something like that. Okay. Should get half speed coming over the embankment
yes.
too.
Right, okay, I'll take these back then half.
That's right. Yeah, it provides cover, and it does slow you down too. Yeah, it's classed as broken terrain.
Okay. So just move them 10 over.
Yeah.
So these are skirmishers, but I've had to mount them as...
Yep.
So each one is one skirmisher, so I've got 6 skirmishers.
6 skirmishers.
Quite got the right basis.
No, that's fine. As we remember.
So that's movement. Is it I move, I fire, or is it?
It is. You do everything, I think, don't you, first?
And then this gun's going to have it.
So the gun's going to play on me, is it?
Try. I think you're at very long range.
I should imagine so.
So it's about 70.
70, did you say? And what kind of gun have you got?
Well, yeah, this is where...
oh, because you got mixed.
Yeah, it says mixed.
So there is a mixed category here.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, up to 100 centimetres is long range, 50 to 100, so it's long range.
Yep.
You are firing... What are you firing at? Column. This column here. So you get 2 combat dice, because I'm in column.
Okay, that's right.
And you've got a chance of a bounce through on the one behind.
Okay.
So I think you just straight up dice at long range.
Yep.
So 2 dice plus your 2 combat dice.
The combat dice will be the red ones.
Okay. So you rolled a straight 9, which is what are you, red or? It's 1. And then elephant test. So yeah, you got 1 hit on me, plus I need to do an elephant test, plus the combat dice was another one, so that's 2 hits. Do you want to see if you bounce through on my the squad behind?
D6 or
it's 1d6, and I think that's another casualty on them as well. So 2 hits on this column here, and 1 on the other one. And they'll need to do a elephant test. I feel like 12 is probably going to be fine.
I think it will.
Does that actually give me something positive, I wonder?
Yeah, is it? Roll. It's if you get...
Destiny test, is it?
It's a serendipity test if you're charging or firing.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's the brown table.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so I'm fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
Any other shooting?
No, that's it.
So my turn then. Well, I feel like we've got to get this lot moving then. An infantry in column moves 20 centimetres, doesn't it? So I think this hedge that is actually a thing goes all the way down, isn't it? So I'll do a half move as well, climbing over it.
It's like one of those, those Mort Kunstler pictures. He's always got them climbing over the fence.
Yes, always. Have the general in front, obviously.
Of course, leading the way.
Leading the way. This is a big unit behind. And then the gun, how far does that go? The limbered gun is also 20. So I'll just go to there. Yeah, they're Last Valley ones, these ones anyway. Although they're beginning to look a little threadbare, I might have to do a bit of horticulture on them. So what, are we saying the buildings aren't actually occupiable?
Yeah.
I think they just block everything, don't they? Alright. So there is a road here, isn't there? So I could just march up that road. Rather than having to go over the hedge.
Yes. I think your fences work really well. I think they're fine.
Yeah, they work fine, don't they? Yeah, I think they work alright. They should be those zigzag ones, really, shouldn't they? But whatever. And then this lot. Well, we might as well just take the opportunity while we can.
Yes. To move.
To move. Actually, these ones got free move first turn anyway.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, because they're considered to be on the road marching towards things.
Okay.
I think it said in the scenario rules they could move. Of course, now they'll probably grind to a complete halt, but you know, that column has just basically moved up the thing. So that's the end. I haven't got any firing, so it's turn 2.
Right.
We've only got 8 turns here. We're going to get shifting, haven't we? I could actually oh yeah, commands, that would help.
2.
I only got 2 this time.
See when the reinforcements are coming on. Jubile Early's. He is coming.
Okay.
Mr. T or Mr. Tagliatelle.
Mr. Tagliatelle.
Tagliatelle.
Yeah. He's coming on. They're both coming on. Oh dear. And now I'm in trouble.
Do I need to use an ADC to bring them
You
on?
do.
In that case, one for them, one for them.
Easy peasy. I feel like that and that is probably my only option, really.
Okay. Activations. So this lot.
Yep. Loving it.
This lot. Loves it.
Love it.
Loves it.
Yep.
Loves it.
Yeah.
And then this lot.
Full house? It's a full house. My goodness me. Right. My formation over this side. Fails again, but I did put a re-roll in it. Hey! So they are actually active. That's good. Gibbon in the middle. He's active, didn't need the re-roll. The one up here on the building site is 3 is active, isn't it?
Yep.
And the one on the road is also active, fully active. Full house for me too.
Right.
So activations, see who goes first rather.
7.
10. I have priority. However, I still have to do my dicing to allow me to do anything, don't I?
Yeah.
So we'll try and activate the brigade on the line here. No. So all I can do with them is shake them out into some kind of formation.
They're sort of dithering.
He doesn't need to, the guy in the middle, because he's all elite. This one here, let's roll for him. Nope, he doesn't want to know either. And the one on the road, I can feel the way. Oh, that one does. There we go.
There you go.
So basically half of them come to a screeching halt. Okay. Typical, and that isn't even where... Right, let's start with with easier one then. So these are all elite, aren't they? So these can move normally and
shake out.
So
Staggered as well.
they are, which is rather handy. So we'll go forward to 20 to there, and then Bosch.
It's looking like an American Civil War battle now.
It is now, isn't it? You've got lines everywhere. Now this one's still climbing over, so it'll be slowed. So let's put them into line like that. This guy out here can do 20 as well, can't he? So he can get up to the same place as that one and form out into line as well. So that was that one with casualties, and then the big mother coming behind goes to there and forms into line there. At least bounce through won't be a problem anymore.
No.
That's one way of looking at it, I suppose. And then is my artillery elite? That's the question. Regular, is it?
Unless you are... Oh no, Gibbons is elite. I beg your pardon, yeah.
Alright, so he can... So where can we go with him? I guess it's going to be... I'd have to get ahead of that. If I get it right up to the end there and unlimber there. That makes sense?
Yep.
So that's Gibbon done. We'll do the other one that's actually active, which is over here. So these fellas, this one is elite, so he's going to come down the road 20 and then stand out. This guy's just going to go. I'm going to put these all out into line because I might as well, since they can't move anywhere for the moment. Right, so they've just basically formed out into lines. The gun might as well just turn that direction. He's not actually going to unlimber there because he's got no line of sight there at all. So over here, shooting, I guess, is what I've got next.
Yep.
I've got one gun that could, but it's going to be at minus whatever for moving, isn't it?
It is.
-2 for moving, but it probably is quite short range. What kind of guns have I got?
Never enough.
No, true. Very true. 12 pounder, no. It's a small brigade. 10 pounder. RB. Oh no, that's Gibbons, isn't it? So that's 12.
So you're about 27.
So he's got 12-pound smoothbore.
Just at effective.
Just at effective, okay. So I'm going to be firing against a column, which will give me 2 combat dice.
Yeah.
But I will be firing at -2 because I moved.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I might as well because the combat dice alone give it a chance, don't they?
Shall we? Yeah. What do you reckon about cover? -1 because you're firing through the fence, and I'll have it the same way.
Yeah, probably fair enough because there it's yeah, I am definitely firing through a fence, aren't I?
The combat dice make it worth doing.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I think. So the salute dice are the combat dice. So my normal roll was an 8, so down to 6, and neither of those are hits, are they?
No.
Or is it 4 a hit?
No, I think it's 5 and 6.
think
Do
it's
please check.
I think it's 5 and 6 as well.
And I think the normal dice are -3, I'm afraid, because you moved -2.
Oh, yes.
And then the cover.
And the cover, I forgot that. It's still 1 hit though.
Okay. Oh,
Still 1 hit on you. So that is that. And then are my lines in range? What's the musket range? So I think I've got MR, that's rifled musket, isn't it? Yeah, rifled musket. So up to 30 inches is rifle musket range. 30 centimetres.
Yeah.
30 inches would be a bit criminal. So they are in range. So I might as well fire because there's no negative, is there, in infantry firing?
Excuse me.
So this column, this line here will fire against the same, against the column next to the one I just fired at.
Okay.
So it will be at long range.
So it's -2, I'm afraid, for moving.
Oh, did I move?
Yeah.
Do you get that with infantry as well?
Yeah.
Oh, you do, don't you? Plus another one for cat. It's not worth firing then, is
No,
it?
you might give yourself some.
No point firing, even though I'm elite.
Okay.
Well, it gives me 2 combat dice for the elite, doesn't it? I'm going to do it. Sod it. I don't care. I get 2 combat dice because I'm elite. So I'll be hitting at -3 though, and at long range.
Yes.
Combat dice was pointless. I rolled a 10 though with the normal dice. That's down to a 7.
Okay.
Which is long range volley is 1 casualty on that one as well. And then this one, might as well keep doing the same. So I'm fighting the one with the left hand column, I think.
This one, yep.
Yeah. So that was a 7, which goes down to a 4. At long range is 5 discipline.
Johnson,
and nothing at all for anything else.
Johnson. Oh, you got some
there. And I think that's all the firing I can do. So over to you.
Right. So Tagliatelle.
Tagliatelle. What's he going to do?
Better give me Taliaferro.
I think you're right first time.
He's coming on, and he comes on
the road, basically, does he?
England within 24 inches east of the Pageland Lane. So sort of come on about here.
About there, okay.
And then the other ones come on.
So basically, it'll come on as a brigade over there.
Sorry, Spike, I need it back.
Yeah, have it back.
Thank you. Let's see where they come on. And they come on over here.
Mm-hmm.
And because they've got to cross over the thingy, so they move 10 to there.
Oh yes, so they'll come over the embankment.
Yeah. Alright. These guys are going to move. The skirmishers, they don't get slowed down by the rebel.
No, they don't.
So they hop across.
There's rebels in the woods.
Yeah. Your chaps over there can start hearing rebel yells and such. Because these are elite, they may as well shake into. Right, over here. So 20, if you're happy with that, takes them to the
fence line. Don't know how we're going to judge who controls the hedge when we're all going to be all up against it, but anyway.
I'm not sure how we're going to be able to
We'll just have to work it out. Maybe it'll become obvious.
It might. I might, you know, we might break in about 2 minutes. So those guys go to there. I want to shake them out into a line.
They're elites, are they?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Everything is elite or veteran.
Really? Blimey.
So do I shake out on the...
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So you're not quite up against the fence with that one, but the other one is?
Yeah.
Okay. Tricky.
That's everything moved.
Everything moved. So you basically pretty much secured the fence, which is the objective at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Right, where do you want to start your firing then?
Should we start with...
Oh, you're just not going to bother firing, because I think that's the decent thing to do.
Should we start with Baylor's brigade?
Gaylord?
Gaylord's brigade.
Gaylord's brigade. Oh, it's really getting hot on the fence there, isn't it? Well, this is turn 2, isn't it? So I must make a note of that. Alright, which one is...
This start with this brigade. They can't see anything.
No, the gun
will fire. They're all everything in my thing is elite or veterans. So.
Right. So you don't have to fire at my gun, I don't think.
No, I'll fire at the infantry then.
Okay. So I presume that's...
Same factors as your good self.
Is it effective range, I assume, or is it close range?
Oh yeah, good point.
Because you're mixed artillery, aren't you? Well, close canister. I presume that's what you want to play on me with?
0 to 25. Have I got the right range? Yeah.
Yeah, it must be. So you can blast me with some canister. I will get you get -2 because you moved.
Yep. And -1.
And -1 because of cover. Yeah. But you do get 2 combat dice. No, you don't get combat dice. So there's no benefit to being artillery elites. It's only infantry.
Okay.
So do you still want to fire? You're bringing up a -3.
Yeah. Does he get 1 combat dice because he's firing canister, or is that just £12 of smooth balls firing canister?
What is that? Oh, that's just it's just 12. That's just the 12-pounders.
Yeah, okay. So minus... I think I'll fire at -3.
Okay.
So 8.
Down to a 5, but you are close range, so that's 1 casualty. So up to 3 now.
So that's that brigade.
Yeah.
I don't think these can fire at anyone. There's no one in that. What is it, 45 degree, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think, I don't know whether you're in or out.
I think you'll be out there. Yeah.
So on to this brigade.
Yep.
So these guys aren't up at the fence.
No.
But I think they'll fire.
Okay. But you are evening. But you are elite.
Yeah.
So you get 2 combat dice for that.
Yeah.
You a large regiment as well.
Yes.
So you get 2 for that. So you get 4 combat dice. I know. However, you're on -2 because you moved, and -1 because of cover.
Right.
So what is the? And have you got smooth bores? Which I don't think makes any difference.
No, they are smooth bores.
It's up to 10 centimetres. So it's still close range.
Yeah.
So close range volley, but that's a deadbeat volley because I presume it's just a standard volley then.
Just against the one across the fence.
So you rolled 6 with that, which is down to a 3, so that's fire discipline. And then you've got
2 on the combat dice.
No, it's 5s and 6s we said, wasn't it? So nothing at all. There is one there. We did that wrong on your firing.
Yeah.
So you got 2 there.
Yeah.
So I should have got at least 1 or 2 in my shooting, but I didn't do it.
Put them on.
I can't remember which ones it was, to be absolutely honest, mate. Don't worry about it. Next one across.
And then these guys.
Same again, isn't it? Basically.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Another fire discipline.
2 on the combat.
2 on the combat.
And then Monsieur Gun here, better fire over there, I think.
So you're going to fire at the line over there.
Yeah.
I presume that's long range.
It's 53.
And you're mixed, are you?
Yeah.
Yes, up to 50 is
Okay.
effective. So it's long range, but -1 for
8.
8 down to a 7.
Oh, sorry, 9 down to an 8.
Oh, 9 down to an 8. It's 1
the
casualty.
Yeah. I don't think these skirmishers have got the range. It's 20 or something. No. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it.
Turn 3 then.
Turn 3.
3 ADCs. Okay. 4 then. Always
4.
I lose 1, so I got 3. I think you get another 1 as well because of your double 6.
Oh yeah, good point. Thank you. I missed that. 5. I'm rolling some normal dice now because everything's on.
Yeah. No worries.
Okay.
All right.
So I put 2 on them. That's for a double move. So I haven't got a re-roll on them.
Oh, I've forgotten about that. I could do that, couldn't I?
It's probably a bit risky.
No, I'm just going to. Because of
Actually,
my.
I'll put
Trouble is, I could do a double roll and end up not actually activating.
So I'm going to put a re-roll. I'm not going to risk it. Everything's on re-rolls.
Everything's on re-rolls. Fair enough.
So these guys.
That one at the back.
Loves it.
Love it.
This guy loves it.
They love it. The big one on the fence.
Loves it.
Love it.
This guy.
The little one there loves
This
it.
guy. Yeah.
Oh, there.
Everything's activated.
You didn't need any re-rolls at all. Right, Funky Gibbon in the middle. Loves it. The one on his left-hand side doesn't, but luckily I put a re-roll on that, so that's active. One on the road has no re-roll, doesn't need it, and the one over here also is fine. So everything is active.
So that helps with your initiative roll.
So we'll do that.
10.
8. So you got initiative.
Okay.
So off you jolly well pop then.
Okay. So if they've got fire discipline,
They can't move.
they can't move.
No.
Okay, fair enough. Right. Okay, I'll do the easy stuff first and have a think while I'm doing it about the hard stuff.
Fair enough.
So are you okay if I paid the penalty last time if they...
Yeah. Don't know why I'm being so generous, but hey.
Skirmishers. Do they get slowed by a fence? I suppose they do.
Probably do on a fence, I would imagine.
Okay, so I'll move them half. He gets over. And he doesn't. Those two do. They've got all-round fire, haven't they? Those guys don't need to move.
Yep.
Just move this one differently and move them to there. This gun is going to go up to and unlimber.
This is going to be tricky.
Could be, couldn't it? And these guys are going to go there. This brigade. So an unlimbered gun is only 5, isn't it?
Something like that, yeah.
And he will count as moving again.
He will.
Which is fair enough.
Yeah, to
he
wheel
hasn't
it
got
5
to the fence
centimetres.
line, just to let you know.
Okie dokie, not quite there. Which gives me a chance to roll mine up to the fence. Not.
So these guys are going up to there.
Okay.
And they're going to sort of angle themselves like that so they can get the direction of fire.
Yeah.
See what I mean? I'm going to move these guys across because they are part of this brigade. And these guys move up to the fence and sort of spread out.
Okay.
I've only moved the skirmishers of this lot.
Oh yeah, you did, didn't you?
So I'll slow them down by half to go through the river.
Probably should anyway through coming out the wood, but either way, the half speed doesn't really matter, does it?
Well, these guys are in line, so they only move 7.5.
Yeah, 7.5. Yeah.
Well, they could get back into. No, they'll just.
This is not looking very easy.
No, it's looking a bit.
Well, do you think in the real battle that's what happened, wasn't it?
Yes, I think it did. It was one of Jack's.
The Union tried to,
yes, but
was very disjointed attacks and basically suffered a lot of casualties, but not an awful lot of gain. I think that's my biggest chance, is your troops being slowed.
Yeah. He's staying there. I think that's all the movement.
All right.
And then
got shooting then.
Shooting. Okay. Start with the gun up here.
Yeah.
He'll fire on them again, so it's
Long
long range
range
again. 6.
That's probably a casualty, I should imagine. Long range 6, half a casualty.
4, 5, 6. It's a kill. No.
No, nothing at all.
And these guys, they moved.
Yeah.
So they're a small unit, and they've moved. Oh, there doesn't seem to be anything for a small unit.
No, only you have less casualties basically, don't you? That's all it is.
So -2 because I've moved.
Yeah. Are you smooth balls?
Yes.
Mind you, that looks like it's 10. Is it 10 centimetres?
Is that no? So
it's effective range.
Yeah.
No, it's actually long range. It's only either effective or long.
Okay, so I'm long range.
Long range, and you're on -2, and yes. I get cover -3.
Yeah, so -3 on the blue. I'm elite though, so
you get 2 combat dice for that.
So -3 on the blue takes me to a 5 on the long range.
That's nothing at all.
And then
one
combat dice.
One combat dice. Okay. That's 2. Not 12, 2.
Okay. So these guys, can I ignore your gun? But then I've moved, and I'm not up at, well, I suppose. I think you're at long range. If I ignore the gun, or I can fire at the gun, and you're at short or effective.
Effective range if you fire it. Yeah, there is no short. That's why I couldn't find it on the table.
Yeah.
So
I think we'll fire at the gun.
okay.
Oh,
So
I get a minus.
you'll get a minus for that because I'm counted as skirmish target, deployed artillery. So you're going to be -4 for that.
I'll fire at the infantry.
So -2, but it is long range. Yeah.
Okay. And I'm elite, so
2 combat dice again.
1 on the combat dice. And what long range?
7. Did you go 7
Yeah.
-2 is down to a 5, which is nothing.
Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong table. So just 1 on the combat dice.
Well, these guys are mounting up. They're on 6 casualties already.
And then the gun, he moved.
Yeah.
And I'm not up at the fence.
No, but it is probably close range,
Yeah.
or at least effective range. Canister, wasn't it? Canister range. I presume you're firing against my line.
Yeah.
So you're at -2, -3. Yeah, -3.
Okay. All right, let's do it. 7 down to a 4.
That's still 1 casualty.
Still 1 casualty. Yeah, I guess it's the closeness. So these guys on a fire discipline.
Yeah,
So I'll take that off.
take that off for now. Yeah, so that's a large unit, and it's veteran, so you get +4, 4 combat dice.
Right.
Plus, but you don't get for moving, but you do get cover.
Yes.
So you're firing at effective. Is it effective? Is it 10 centimeters there? Looks like it probably is.
Yes, it is.
So effective range at -1
Yeah.
with 4 combat dice. Blimey.
Only 1 on the combat dice, and I'll bet you that's another fire discipline.
Well, you roll 4. Yeah, that's fire discipline.
Yeah. There's another 1 on the combat dice.
That was a bit of a let off for them. You're up to 8 though.
These guys again, short range. I'm up at the fence.
Yeah. Did you move? Yeah, you did, didn't you? To move to the fence. So
No, that was last time.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, they were up at the fence last.
Then you're straight off
Yeah.
dice then. Plus your 4 combat dice.
Yeah. Okay. 8 and 3 on the combat dice.
Wow. Close range is 3 plus an elephant test. Plus, did you say 3 from the?
Yeah.
So you did 6 casualties on that in one go. Bloody hell. This is going to be a bit of a biatch. So I'm up to 8 casualties. So an elephant, test the elephant. A 5. Or was that 1 dice? I can't remember. Oh gosh.
It's 2 dice.
It is 2 dice. So 5. I am veteran.
Oh, okay.
Or elite. But 5 is going to be a problem because I'm down. I lost 8 casualties on a standard regiment, which makes it -2.
Yeah.
Plus, so I'm down to a 3, which is whipped.
Yeah.
So whipped, as I recall, is I have to pull back, don't I?
Yeah. Do you want me to look?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. It just huge amount of fire came on them then.
Yeah, I think that's probably what would have happened in real life.
Wow, that was nasty. The only positive of that is it gets me out of range of everything else.
Yeah.
But then I've got to go back into it at some point.
The gun there is just going to fire.
Yeah, I
moved.
You did move, but you haven't got cover.
And it's 26.
Which is effective range. So -2.
10 down to an 8.
10 down to an 8. Is 2 casualties.
Okay. I think they're out of range of the skirmishers. Yeah, they are. That's it. Nothing else can fire.
Okay. So my turn. Oof. Alright. Oh, Gibbons' brigade is taking a bit of a pelting. Let me start with this brigade over on the right, then see if they can actually do something. Nope. Need a 5 or a 6, don't I?
Yeah, we might have to start putting the re-rolls on the actual am I going to do something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because otherwise I'm just gonna get.
It's just not gonna.
So let's go to this brigade here. No, that brigade there. No, nothing will move. So I might just shake stuff out into lines over here.
I think they could get to fire back at them. Shall we say if you assign an ADC to a reroll, you can have a reroll on the command, you know, whether you're in command and
Yeah.
and
Is it a double one, is it?
or do you want to do it one or the other? How do you
I
want
feel
to do
like it should probably be one or the other.
Okay.
Otherwise it's a bit too much of an advantage, isn't it?
Okay.
Much as I'd rather that for my own.
Yeah. Or maybe we could say you can put 2 ADCs down for.
Yeah, one
the
could
2
be
different
the activation,
rerolls.
one could be.
Yeah.
I think that seems reasonable. Because I'm only like to get 4 ADCs anyway. Maximum I can get is 4. So they're all shut. So the only thing I've got active is Gibbon's lot. Which is not easy. So I'm going to have to bring these. So my range of my muskets.
Well, they don't have the fire discipline anyway.
So I'm just going to bring this one up to.
Coming forward.
Well, got to try and put some fire on you. Trouble is you're in cover. This brigade, I think this is going to have to pull out because they have taken a bit of a battering. So if I pull them back into the wood,
Yep.
at least they can get some cover there.
Yeah.
Although they're blocked by the artillery themselves now.
They should move the artillery as well. Just limber up and
Move this one forward as well.
And so to rally the whipped unit, you need to be in command next turn.
Yeah. So artillery being dragged can go 4 centimetres, can't it?
Yeah.
So if I just start inching it away, well, that's basically all I can do because this is whipped. I'll take the smoke off because that's that. So the only thing I've got probably to fire is that unit over there against your guys on the line.
Yes.
It's long range. I haven't moved, but you do get cover.
Okay.
But I am elite.
Okay.
So it's 2 hits off the elite.
Okay.
And 8 goes down to a 7 for the volley. There's another one for that.
So it's 3. So I'm up to 4.
Oh, blimey, these elites add quite a lot to the fire, don't they, potentially?
They do, don't they?
So that's that. They can't fire. The gun... Well, I might as well put some canister on you, I think. So canistering onto that line in front of me, but I have moved and you are in cover. So it's a -3.
Excuse me.
I am just a 12-pounder. That is a 12-pounder smoothbore.
Right.
So I get another combat dice for that as well.
Okay. Right, I need to knock that out, don't I?
I've got 3 combat dice, 2 regular dice, but that's at -3.
Yes.
But it is close range.
Yep.
Only 1 on the combat dice and a 4, which is going to be a fatigue casualty and probably on me. 4, yeah, fatigue casualty on the artillery. the nervousness of your
Yes, and I guess moving as well. They probably flustered their firing a bit.
Do we reckon this line can fire?
Yeah.
You think so? But I have to fire probably at that one there, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
So I'm on effective range, but I am on 8 casualties. And I moved. So it's -3 because I've moved and you're in cover.
Yeah, and then -2 for the casualties.
Oof. So I'm -5. Well, I'm not going anywhere, so...
Alright.
No, that's a
Fire discipline.
fire discipline, as we knew it would be.
Yeah.
They're not coming forward, so it's,
fair
it doesn't really matter so much, does it, for that? Then these boys here, who've moved forward, they've moved and you are in cover, but it is effective range. So I'm a -3 with them. It's not in large units.
You get combat dice as well?
No, I don't think I do. Oh, I'm elite, aren't I?
Yes.
You're quite right. I should have done it for them as well, shouldn't I?
Do you want to
I'd do them for those. Nothing for
nothing
there.
to see there.
Nothing to see there. And for this unit, nothing to see there. Double 1. But it's 10, which is down to a 7.
Oh, that's probably 1 or 2, isn't it?
Which is effective, standard effective range is 2, yeah. And then this line that moved up will be the same, effective range against that big unit, and 2 combat dice because I'm elite. Yeah. My elite dice has been rubbish, so that's a 10 down to a 7, which is 2 more casualties. And I think that's pretty much all the shooting I can do.
Okay.
So turn 4.
Yeah. Right.
And
ADC.
ADCs, yeah.
5.
3. So I need to do an elephant test for these guys. I need to do a filter test for this brigade, don't I? Because one's gone whipped.
I think that's when you get brigade broken.
Ah, okay.
You just need to get this brigade in command, so
Yes.
it's well worth putting a re-roll on it.
Yeah.
Because if you can't, then they don't come out of whipped.
Right.
So I think as long as you've just got the one whip.
Okay, that's all I need to do.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Thank you. And then what am I going to do? This brigade. 2 NECs over there. That's my lot.
Okay. Re-roll and a double move. So I'm putting 1 on the re-roll, 1 on the double move,
Okay.
and then re-roll on this slot.
Alright. I put a re-roll on the gibbon, and I put a re-roll and another re-roll in case I need to do the activation thing.
Okay. So
Alright.
this slot loves it.
Love it.
This slot loves it.
Love it. Come on, I could do with something
Didn't
failing.
put any, this slot.
No re-roll there, not you need it really.
This slot, no re-roll there. And
Oh, failed. So they're hesitant.
1. Yeah. This slot.
So that goes off.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll start on that flank. Active. So I'll leave the marker there for when I need to activate them. This brigade here is hesitant, of course it is.
1 you don't put the re-roll on, of course.
Of course it is. Gibbon in the middle. 3, that's fine. So that's no longer whipped, it's just knackered. And the big brigade over here that's done absolutely nothing, true to form, does nothing again. So I've got 2 hesitants for me.
I've got 1 hesitant. 5.
I've rolled an 8. So I actually win priority, bizarrely. Alright. Which is actually quite useful. So let's see if I can activate them.
Yep.
So they have got a re-roll.
Yes.
They're going to need it. No, still don't. Nothing happening.
Maybe 5's too high.
5 seems very high. And everything else is hesitant, so it's only this brigade in the middle. Basically, again, I can activate.
Should we say 4? Should we say they've kind of got their shit together? And
It seems like after the beginning of the game, they should at least be able to move towards the enemy.
Yeah.
Maybe not charging.
Should we say they move on a 4+? What do you think? 3+, 4+? They've got to be in command, of course.
Yes. Should we make it 4+?
Yeah.
This is the 50-50 chance then, isn't there?
Yeah. Did you want to do that one again? Do that one again.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
Make a bit more of a game of it.
That still failed.
Do you want to do them?
Right. And the one on the right.
Oh, they were hesitant, weren't they, anyway? So.
Yeah, hesitant, so they can't do anything anyway. Alright, so this one here. Well, it's not really an awful lot I can do. The gun is going to just pull over again and get itself into a bit of cover.
Yeah.
And then I think I might move this brigade, this battalion that was whipped. It's going to come out on the right.
Sorry, if they come back from whipped, they just
yeah,
that's their
they contemplate their future. Fair enough. In which case I can't move anything. Everything's formed out that could do, so I might as well just move straight to firing.
Okay.
So I've just got that one battalion over there, which is effective long range.
Yeah.
But it does have 2 combat dice.
You did quite a lot of casualties last time.
I did. This time I haven't moved.
Yeah. So
And it's -1. It's 1 combat dice and an 8 down to a 7. It's probably
3 in all.
It's long range. No, it's only 1 for that. It's 2 dice in 2 caches in total.
That's 6. It's beginning to mount up.
Yeah, slowly but surely. I just need to get coordinating something. So this battalion here hasn't moved this time.
No.
Is an effective range.
Yeah.
So you can actually see. So this battalion lining the woods here will fire against that one there, I think.
Yeah.
It's effective range. You haven't moved, but you have got cover.
Yes.
And I've got 8 casualties, so I'm at -3.
Yes.
It's 1 from the combat dice, and the 10 down to a 7.
But there will be 3. Yeah, so 3 in total.
3 in total. That's not bad. I'll take that.
Pretty good.
And I don't need to worry about that for the moment. Might as well fire the artillery at the same target. I've moved though, and you're in cover, so it's -3.
Yes.
But it's a close range canister, so I get 2 combat dice. Is another fatigue on me, I think.
Yes, that's 2.
I'm doing more damage. I think it's about 6 or 8. I think.
Yeah, 6.
I think it's 8. It might be 8 for the size, but yeah, it's not many. So that's all across here. This battalion here.
Yeah.
It's got no real casualties. Didn't move. So just at -1. Nothing on the combats. 9 on the regular dice, which is an 8. Effective volley is 2 and an elephant test.
Okay, so up to a 4. I'll roll my elephant test. It's probably -1 on the elephant test. I think I'll be alright with that.
Yeah, it should be, because you're elite, aren't you, as well? So you needed 6.
No.
You up to how many casualties?
4.
4. So you're only down 1, so you're fine.
Okay.
Then this battalion out here has only got 2 casualties, so that will be same again on that one. -1. So I've got 2 with the combat dice and a 7, which goes to a 6. There's probably another 1, I should imagine. Yeah, 1 more. So 3 casualties
3
on
in
there.
total.
Yeah.
Up to 5.
And that's me done.
Okay.
So basically that brigade did a double quick order forward. The artillery wasn't allowed to, so it stayed behind. So I'm in serious poo-poo here.
And then
well, it's kind of playing historically, I guess.
so the skirmishers are going to
coming forward again, aren't they? Ouch. It's a pretty one-sided fight, this one, isn't it?
Yeah. Just a bit. And then these guys are just going to leave it.
Blimey, when I looked at your army, I thought it was quite small, and now I actually see it on the table, I think, bloody hell, it's huge.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? If that lot move, well,
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, they haven't moved at all.
They've been,
Even when they've been hesitant 2 out of 4 turns, and they failed to move on the 2 turns they could have moved. So
probably historic, but
it is very. Yeah, it's historic, but it's makes it a very one-sided battle.
Yeah.
Never mind. Or maybe it should be once you're getting close, like these brigades here, because they're close, they should be able to move normally.
Yes, you could do that, couldn't you?
Because you would imagine that even the battalion commanders would take command of the troops rather than the officers, the higher. Say the higher ranking officers are rubbish, but the guys below should be alright.
Yeah.
You might want to be pointing in the right direction. Right then, go on then.
Okay,
shoot me lots.
This brigade have moved.
Yeah.
I reckon
Looks possibly within 10.
I don't know, depends whether you measure it to any. I don't know. You can probably see better than I can.
I think, in all fairness, I have to give you that.
Okay.
But I will claim some cover.
Absolutely, and I've moved.
And you've moved, so minus 3. And you're only small units, so you don't get any combat dice there. Oh, you do for the fact you're elite, don't you?
Yeah.
Damnation.
8 down to a 5.
8 down to a 5. I think that might be. It's 1 casualty.
And then 1 on the combat dice.
Oh no, sorry, it's half a casualty.
Right, 4, 5, 6. No, so just 1 from the combat dice.
1 from the combat dice. Yeah.
Not a mighty score.
No.
Ooh, you're right.
Yeah.
And then these guys have moved.
Yeah.
So again, minus. Probably minus 2.
Are you in range? There's up to 20.
Yeah, just. I did just.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Just. Yeah.
Fair enough. So you'll still get your combat dice, but you are minus 2.
Yeah.
I can't claim cover there.
So
that's
fire
a discipline
and
1 hit. So they're up to 4 now.
These guys are firing.
Yeah.
So I think you get the cover.
Yeah.
I haven't moved. I've got minus 1 for casualties, so minus 2.
Minus 2. Okay. So
4 and 1 from the combat.
We're saying that's a long range shot, aren't we?
Yeah.
So that's fire discipline and 1 from the combat dice. Up to 5 casualties now. Jeez.
I don't think that gun can fire.
I think it'd be hard pressed to where it was, to be fair.
So these guys firing, so long range.
Long range, and I'm in cover.
So minus
1, basically.
minus 1 basically. Oh, minus 2 because of my casualties.
Minus 2. Cool.
Nothing on the combat dice. It's down to a 7.
Down to a 7.
Fire at the
long
infantry.
range is 1 casualty. And now up to 9.
Yeah. At what point do they disintegrate? Is it
12.
12? The gun's going to fire at them, I'm afraid.
Of course they are.
Yeah, sorry.
But I think I'm out of a short range there, aren't I? Am I? No, probably not actually. Up to 25 centimetres. No, I'm definitely not. You don't get any combat dice, do you?
No.
So it's just close range canister fire, but a minus 1 because I'm in cover.
9 down to an 8.
9 down to an 8 is 3 casualties and an elephant test. So I'm up to 12.
Yeah. Do they sort of melt away?
It's when you go beyond it, I think.
Right.
I think.
Yeah, fair enough.
I might do anyway because of the test. Oh, 12 to 10. They're keen.
They're up for it.
So, however, they are on 12 casualties. So 12 casualties. Oh no, yeah. Oh, disperse at 12 plus. So I think that does mean they go, doesn't it? 12 plus, 12 or more, so they've gone anyway. So before the test, they evaporate.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Oof. I just realised I did all myself there because that's a large unit. Never mind.
These guys firing at them, -1 for the fence, -1 for the casualties.
Yeah.
5 on the blue dice.
5 on the blue dice. That's long range shot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Long range volley is nothing, but you did get 2 with your combat. So now up to 3.
And then these guys fire at them.
Yeah.
Same. They're up at the fence. So
they're up at the fence, so no cover, just your regular volley plus. But it's a long range volley, but combat dice as well.
2 on the combat dice.
Nothing for the volley, but your combat did 2 more. Oops. So now up to 4 casualties as well.
And then the skirmishers are going to fire. They've moved.
So basically you'll only get 1 of them, because you would get 3 dice there.
Yeah.
But because you've moved, you lose 2 of them. So 4, 5 or 6 to get a kill.
Okay. So there's 6 skirmishers, so I'd normally get...
oh, is it 6?
Yeah, because they're each... I haven't got enough bases.
No, fair enough. You did say that at the beginning, didn't you? Yeah. So it would be... But then it wouldn't be 6 dice.
So it's 4 dice, is it? Yes, it's 6 sharpshooters. How many did you get for 6? Is that 4?
Call it 4, so down to 2.
Okay. So it's probably
another one on them. Okay, 5 dice. 5 hits.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then that gun.
That cannon.
Yeah.
You're in 25 or?
Yeah.
Looks like it. Yeah, definitely. Roll your bow.
8.
8. Mind you, I'd probably argue you can't fire canister there because your skirmisher are in front of you.
Yeah.
What do you roll? 8.
Yeah.
Sorry, 8. Well, it's still close range, isn't it?
Yeah.
So still 3 hits. An elephant
Blimey.
test.
God.
Jesus. So I'm up to an 8 there. Oh, this is just impossible to do anything, isn't it? It's just impossible. Elephant test for them. They're down a 6. That's probably them running as well. They are elite, but they've lost. They're down to an 8. On a standard regiment, it's -2.
Yeah.
So they are whipped as well. So they'll fall back behind these fellas.
They will.
And I think that's probably game. I don't think I can go anywhere near you.
No.
It's impossible to get close to that hedge line.
Unless we say from now on these guys automatically can do things. But those guys, because they're a bit further away, maybe on 3, 4, 5 and 6.
Yeah. I mean, I think we're on turn 4, about to go into turn 5 anyway, and it's turn 8, so the chances of doing it. But anyway, we might as well play it out.
Yeah, okay.
We'll play it out.
If it's 5 past 9, but yeah.
So
okay.
So they're whipped.
Yeah.
Basically, this brigade's finished. It's got 2 on 8.
Yeah, it is.
So they're going to have to pull back anyway, I think.
Yeah, it's probably a. Is it more than half or half?
Well, they're going to have to do a force test anyway because they've had a battalion destroyed.
Yeah.
All right. Turn 5 then.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're saying that brigade and this brigade can activate normally. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Assuming they get their activation off. Yeah, it's a little bit tough on the Union. This one, I think.
Is, isn't it? 3. Oh no, 4.
3.
So you have to put 1 to that one, don't you?
So 1 has to go on there to redo the test if I need it.
Yeah.
I feel like I need 1 there. I think I'm going to make double sure because I don't want that brigade running, so I'm putting 2 on that one.
Okay.
Actually, does it matter? Because no, I'm going to put it on that one. So I've one on there and one on there. So one on, it's just the small one in the middle hasn't got anything.
Yeah, and I think they activate on a 5, don't they? Or was I got...
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Faltering Brigade. They're elite, so...
okay, oh, they should be alright then.
4 they activate on. So 50-50 chance, basically.
Okay.
Alright,
okay.
Activations then. The brigade over there is happy. The brigade's outflanking me is happy.
This brigade.
Yeah.
Not happy.
Not happy.
You'd like to leave your 2 big tables up?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Brilliant.
This brigade.
What's that?
3 happy.
3 happy.
This one. No,
not happy, but got a reroll.
Still not
happy.
2 hesitant.
2 hesitant. Right, you give me a chance. Right, let's do the Falter test for the brigade that's in problems. A 3. So at the moment that would be a hesitant brigade, which is not the worst thing, to be honest.
No, it isn't actually.
And if I take a reroll, it could get worse. So I think I'm going to take that. So that's a hesitant brigade.
Yes. Fair enough.
Because everything's in effective range. Well, these 2 are. So I think I'll do that. But does that mean these can't?
Yes, it means they can't be rallied.
So they keep running, do they?
Oh, I don't think so. I think they just stop.
Right.
Check. I think they just sit there. I will check that.
Mm-hmm. All right. Meanwhile, I'll do the right flank brigade. Failed, but reroll. Still fails.
You stay there whipped.
Yeah.
But you lose an extra casualty.
Okay. So they failed twice again. This brigade here is active, and the one with a reroll needs it. Is active. Okay. So I've only got I've got 2 hesitant brigades basically.
Yeah, so have I. So both at -2.
Both at -2.
5.
Oh, 11. So I'm keen for the initiative, even if I can't actually do anything. All right. Jeez, I can't believe it. How many times I've failed on the rolls on that. And it's my biggest brigade, isn't it?
It is.
Jeez. So nothing here can move.
No.
Because it's hesitant. So I'm going to move over to this side. This brigade here. Mind you, he's looking at the elites beside him and they're going, I'm not sure we really want to move forward. It looks a bit dangerous out there. So I'll just move up. This brigade here. I'm going to basically bring this one right the way through to there.
Wow. Old stuff.
Well, you know, standing off isn't helping me, so I might as well try and...
This is Ulysses Grant.
Yeah. And that is a big regiment, so they might as well try.
Yep.
This one I think is going to fall back a bit.
Yeah. It's
taken a fair bit of beating. I mean, it's not out of it, but...
No, sure.
But it's...
one more round and it might be...
Yeah, exactly. Might as well fall back behind its fellows and use the support lines that it's got. So there, and then these boys will be slowed by the wood, won't they?
Yes.
So they'll just move to out there. I think that's basically all my moves, really.
Alright.
So I'll do some shooting over this side.
Yep.
The guys that moved up, there's no point in firing them, is there, really? Mind you, I get combat dice because I'm a large unit.
Okay.
And I'm effective range. Yeah, I get 2 combat dice for being large, so I think it's got to be worth it for that, hasn't it?
Yes.
So I am going to be at -3 firing. So that's 2 hits with the combat dice, and it's probably a fatigue fire discipline. So I won't be able to move next go, but what the hell? This larger regiment, the move forward, close range shot, but I'm going to be at -3, but I do get 2 combat dice. Rolled a 9, which is down to a 6, is 1 casualty, and I didn't do anything with the combat dice, which is really annoying. Next one will be this small unit here. So I don't going to fire anyway. -3 again because I moved and you're in cover. Becomes a 5. Effective range 1 casualty. Okay. Nothing else here can really see anything. The cannon here, might as well fire at the boys straight in front of them. 12 pounder, so I get 1 combat dice for that. But you are at -1. So combat dice missed. I did a 10, which goes down to a 9, which is 4 casualties and an elephant test.
Bloody hell.
Blimey.
So I'm up to 8. Well, I'll roll the elephant test.
Yeah. Oh, they're going to love that. Because you're elites, aren't you?
Yes.
So even though you're going to be -2 for that, we'll still put you over the 6, which is what you needed for elite, so you're fine.
Okay.
Nothing else until here. This large regiment move forward. We'll fire at the other boys along the fence. Which will be, I didn't move because I couldn't. So it's going to be -1s.
How many casualties?
It's only on 3.
All right. So
So we know it's but it's 1 for the what's it test? Double 1. And I think that's all I've. Oh, can this one fire at them?
Yeah. If you've got the range, I think I'd be happy with the angle.
It's 25, 24. So that's long range. So it will be long range and your skirmishers deployed, so that's -2. But I am elite. Oh, I'm on another 2, aren't I, there? So that will be -2, -4.
Yep.
So that would give me a dice roll of 4, which is probably fire discipline. But I did do 1 on the combat dice. And that's me done for. Literally, your turn.
Okay. These guys can't move forward.
No. Don't really need to anyway, do you?
No.
Although that central battalion brigade of yours is taking a bit of a punishment.
So I think these guys are going to just drop back a bit.
Yeah, replace them with something else probably.
Move these guys in. Sideways is only 10, isn't it? So when you get to about there, so they'll get some sort of shot at them, but nothing more really.
Yep.
These guys probably. So that's these are this part of this brigade. I think they will just drop back a lot. What kind of guns have you got?
12 pounders, that one.
So I need to get beyond 25, don't I? It's quite a long way back.
Yeah.
But that said, if I fired all the muskets at you,
you'd be at -3.
Yeah.
Because I'm.
Yeah.
And I think you'll find them at long range as well for you.
Yeah, I think we'll drop back a
So
bit.
you might have a bit of a problem there.
Yeah, I think so. I think they're going to drop right back. And this brigade is coming forward.
Yep. Oh, blimey, and some. I can charge you in a minute with my cavalry.
Oh yeah, I hadn't thought of that. You're going to there like that.
You're really going for these fellas, aren't you?
Yeah.
Don't blame you.
And this gun's going to have to move a bit.
Yeah.
So he will count as moving.
Mm-hmm.
He's just changing his angle a bit. These guys there. And then these guys are going to be slowed by the stream.
Mm-hmm.
They come across. I suppose better go into. He's going to unlimber there.
You get the option to use team or use
And they're going to fan out. There we go.
Wow. Come on, finish off Gibbon then.
Okay.
We're going to start.
I'll start down this end.
Yeah.
These guys fire at them.
Yeah. Long range. You haven't moved.
2 on the combat dice. And an 8 on the long range. 1 there, so 3.
3 in total. Okay. Is it that unit?
Just the one just down the road, straight down the road. Mm-hmm. These guys get short range or effective range. Cover.
So nothing for the combat. Down to a 5.
1.
Another 1 on them.
And then these guys are moved.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I can claim cover there really, can I?
Long range.
So it's long range, but at -2.
Yeah. So that's
So it
down
becomes
to
a 5.
And 1 on the combat dice.
5 is nothing. So it's 1 casualty basically.
Yeah. Not going to set the world alight, is it?
Not really.
Right. A gun at these guys.
Yeah.
So they're at short range.
Mm-hmm. You didn't move, did you?
No. Why am I rolling those? I rolled a 4.
4. That might even be 1 on you.
I think it's for close. It's 1 on you.
Oh, 1 on me. I was hoping for a minute there.
Yeah.
So I'm up to 4 casualties on
These
them now.
guys fire. -1 for the fence. -1 for the casualties.
Long range shot. Yeah.
But I've got 2 on the combat dice.
And an 11 down to a 9.
1.5. No elephant test though. So it's 2.
So 4 in total.
Yeah.
Jeez, suddenly that unit that was half decent is now up to 8 casualties.
God.
Wow.
And then these guys.
Mind you, that's a large one, so at least
fire as well. Same factors, but I am up at the fence this time.
So it's only -1 for your casualties.
So 9 down to an 8. Nothing on the combat dice.
Long range volley at an 8 is 1.
1 more.
So up to 9 now.
And then these guys who moved up are within close range.
You did move, so it's -2.
And combat dice. Yeah.
Fire discipline and diddly.
Yeah.
Oh, 1.
Yeah, 1.
Jeez.
And then the skirmishers will fire at them.
Okay.
So with 5 skirmishers.
You moved, didn't you? So
Yes.
down to 3.
3 dice, yep. One more.
One more on this unit here. Wow.
Oh, and this gun here. Who moved? Fire
Right.
at them.
So 2 minus 2.
5.
5. Probably effective range, I think.
Well, I need, it is actually just.
That's another one. Look at that unit. Started this game on this turn on 4 casualties. Now on 11.
God. On this gun, I'm limbered over here.
Yeah.
I'm at long range. May not be worth doing. Effective range, but you're going to get all kinds of cover.
I get cover. So it's going to be minus 3.
Yeah. All right, I'll try it. 9.
Half a casualty. It is one.
Just on the nearest unit there.
Oh dear.
And that's it.
That's the end of turn. So we're now moving to turn 6. I think I'm going to have to concede.
Yeah.
I can't see any way I can do this at all.
No.
Because the only brigade you've got in any kind of problem is that one in the middle.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose that one's a bit
This one's a bit knackered.
I suppose if you... Oh, let's play it. Let's play another turn.
Yeah, it's entirely up to you. Depends how long you think it's going to take us to clear up as well. But yeah, I'm very happy to play another turn if you want to.
Let's give it one more go.
Alright, okay, so ADC.
In fact, we've only got 2 more goes in the whole thing anyway.
4.
4 possibles. I get 3 of them. It's been consistent for me. I've had 3 pretty much every turn. So I didn't lose anything this turn, so there's no filter tests, are there? So
No.
but I do need another one on that one because they were whipped. So actually no, because I might as well. Even if I'm hesitant, I can pull away.
Okay.
All right.
So they're all on rerolls.
Okay.
Other than that lot.
Yeah, I've got everything apart from my Gibson in the middle. Hasn't got a reroll.
So this lot.
Yeah.
Loves it.
Love this.
Loves it.
Yeah.
No reroll. Yep.
Loves it.
This lot.
Yeah. Loves it.
And this lot who haven't got a reroll. Love it.
Everything loves it. Not surprised really. Right, the one out on the flank for me needs the reroll. Oh, and that's probably game then.
Yeah.
This one here, that's okay. Gibson in the middle. It's hesitant, but doesn't matter. This one over here, it's done. Oh, it actually moves. Yeah, I think I'm going to concede.
Okay.
I don't think there's any
yeah.
without that brigade active.
No.
I was going to charge in there because at least I could try and take this half of the thing.
Yeah.
But really, you're just going to roll round, aren't you?
Yeah.
And now that even if this moves, let's see if he rolls his 5. No. Oh well, I could do the reroll, couldn't I? No. Still doesn't want to move. This has not moved at all, this brigade. So yeah. Oh well.
All right. Thank you. Thank
for the
you
game.
for the game.
Yeah, it was one of those, wasn't it? It just,
Yeah. Maybe.
I think that was a little harsh on the Union side myself, but